Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on Married at First Sight, Season 17, Episode 7. It's titled A Honeymoon Rockier Than the... dot dot dot. I think that's what it said. Okay, so I am playing catch up. I just returned from a 12-day cruise. I returned 4 days ago, so now I'm trying to watch all my shows and do all my reviews and play catch up. I'm almost done. I think I have 2 more videos and then I'll be all caught up. But let's get started. Plus, I'm dealing with a cold. Let's get started. Hopefully, I won't be sniffing too much throughout the video. Alright, first up, Lauren and Orion. We pick up where we left off with Orion telling Lauren that because she had sex 2 months ago, sex was off the table for him. When he said that, it pissed Lauren off. Orion realized that she is pissed off, so he tried to switch things around by saying that he shouldn't have, that they shouldn't rush into sex because they're still trying to get to know each other. But Lauren is not as stupid as he seems to think she is. She let him know that what he just said does not align with the conversation they were having. Orion basically he basically told her that he did not want to have sex with her because he is grossed out by the fact that she had sex 2 months ago. Let's keep it real, Orion. But now he's telling her that he meant that they should not rush into sex. They should try to get to know each other better first. Lauren called him a foot flopper. What's a foot flopper? She called him a foot flopper. Maybe she meant to say flip flopper, or maybe she did say flip flopper and I misunderstood her, but I heard foot flopper. She told him to end the conversation and she want quietness. Orion told her that he is not good with quietness. She told him that she does not want to talk about it because she does not feel safe. And she starts to cry. Orion tried to apologize to her by saying, "I'm sorry if you felt..." And she cut him off right then and there. She told him that it's not an apology if you say, "I'm sorry if you felt." Orion told her he had nothing else to say. The next scene, they are in bed talking, and Orion told Lauren that sex being off the table is not because she had sex. It's not because she had sex. She told him that that is what he said. But she's not letting him up. She has her foot on his neck. She is not letting up on him. She asked him, "Why did you say that sex was off the table?" So he finally admits that what he said was what he said. That the reason he said sex was off the table was because she had sex 2 months ago. He told her that he is not comfortable that she started the process and then slept with someone else. And I agree with him. I do agree with him. I just don't like the way that he tried to go about trying to gaslight her. I just don't like that. Say what you mean what you said. It's okay to feel that way. There's nothing wrong with feeling that way. But getting him to tell the truth was like pulling teeth. And I admired how Lauren was like a dog with a bone, and she got him to say exactly how he felt. Lauren told him that it was not fair of him to feel the way he does. I don't agree with that. If that's the way he feels, then that's the way he feels. Being fair has nothing to do with it, Lauren. If he feels that you shouldn't have had sex, applied for the process and then go have sex with somebody, if he thinks that was wrong, then that's what he thinks. I think that was wrong. There's some other people that don't think it was wrong. But she's telling him that's not fair that he feels that way. It has nothing to do with being fair. These are his feelings. So they basically agreed to disagree and went to sleep. The next morning, Lauren tells us that Orion told her that he it doesn't matter to him that she had sex 2 months ago. But she's still unsettled about the entire ordeal. She's not, it's still, yeah, she's still pissed off that he said what he said. That he said sex was off the table. Next scene, Orion is in the room and Lauren walks in from the gym. They sit down to talk, and basically she lets him know that she is still feeling some type of way about their disagreement. Orion told Lauren that he dropped the ball, and Lauren told him that in the future he shouldn't backtrack on his words. He cried a little bit and they made up with a hug. Next scene, they decide to talk to the sex therapist, Dr. Pia. Why, I don't know. They're not having sex issues, so why are they talking about, well, I guess that's sex issues because she did have sex with somebody else. Anyway, so Orion told Dr. Pia about this. They FaceTime with Dr. Pia, the therapist, the sex therapist, and Orion told Dr. Pia about the sex off the table comment, and that he's feeling bad about what he said, and he just can't get it out of his head, and he feels like he is a failure. Orion all over the place. He told Dr. Pia that Lauren did comfort him after she raised her voice at him and made him feel uncomfortable. Dr. Pia asks Lauren if she agrees not to raise her tone to Orion again. But Lauren goes on defense. Lauren told Dr. Pia that she raised her tone because she did not feel that she was being heard. She didn't feel like she was being heard by him. So she had to raise her tone. Dr. Pia said Orion did not feel safe and he felt attacked. Dr. Pia basically told them to go enjoy themselves. That was her advice to them. Go, forget about it and go enjoy yourself. But when they got off the phone with Dr. Pia, Orion told Lauren that he needed space. Okay, that's the end of them for now. Next up, Emily and Brennan. They are having dinner. They both seem to think that everything is going well. Emily thinks that it's time for them to discuss religion. She said she was raised Catholic. He said he was raised Jewish. Emily said she's open to converting to Jewish. Emily said she does not want her kids to be raised Catholic because it's like a cultish for her. The Catholic religion is too cultish for her. I don't know if that's a word, but I guess she views the Catholic religion as a cult. Brennan is happy that Emily is open to everything. He thinks that she is easy to talk to. They both want 2 kids, a boy and a girl, and everything is fine and hunky-dory with them. I really do not want to judge Emily because out of all the women, I like her the most. But she refused to put down her drink. She's playing basketball with one hand and a drink in the other hand. She's playing some type of game where you throw a ball that's attached to a rope and it wraps around the wood, the pole. I don't know what they call that thing. She's playing that game and she has a drink in one hand. She's playing table tennis or ping pong and she has a drink in one hand. But you know what? She's doing well while she's playing these games with one drink in her hand. But Brennan got annoyed with Emily because she asked him if he knew how to have fun. He was annoyed. He kept repeating what she said. And she knew he was annoyed, so she apologized to him. But he still seemed annoyed, even though she apologized to him. I don't understand why he got mad at that. Next up, Claire and Cameron. They woke up in the morning and Cameron is not feeling well. He has an earache. So he plans on going to see the doctor. She has some work to do, so he plans on going to see the doctor. She plans on getting some work done. And that's their plan for the day. And they seem to be getting along well, but they barely touch each other. I don't see them hug. I don't see them cuddle. I don't see them kiss on the cheek, the lips, the forehead. I don't see them holding hands. They're lying in bed, and you could fit 5 people in between them. That's how far they are from each other on the bed. She is on like the edge of the bed. If she make one move, she will fall off that bed. That's how far apart they are on the bed. but they seem to think that they're doing well. Later, we found out that the doctor could not help Cameron, so he had to go to the hospital. Next up, Becca and Austin. They are having breakfast, and Becca brings up religion. That should have been the title of this this episode. Religion, religion, religion. Becca brings up religion. Austin does not want to talk about religion at this moment. Becca is not too happy about it. She wants to talk about religion. Next scene, they are sitting on the beach and they end up talking about religion. Becca was raised Jewish, but she is now agnostic, and Austin is Christian. But they are not stressing over the differences. They are going to make it work for them. Next, the couples, they all meet up for dinner, all except for Cameron, and we're assuming that he's still at the doctor's or the hospital. Brennan asks Orion and Lauren what did they do today. Orion told them that they were supposed to go to the beach, but they ended up FaceTiming Dr. Pia. Orion said it's our first hurdle. Lauren said it's our second hurdle. Orion told the group that they had been getting clarity. Lauren said they'd been getting clarity and space, because remember, Orion told her he needed his space. When they got off the phone with Dr. Pia, he said, I need my space. So you can tell she's salty about that. Then Cameron shows up with the biggest and the most beautiful roses and sunflowers for Claire. That was really, really sweet. It was the flowers were amazing. They were huge and beautiful and amazing. So Cameron got some antibiotics and he's feeling better. Next, Becca told everyone how happy she is. Lauren told them that the honeymoon has been a roller coaster ride for her. Austin said that him and Becca are not dealing with the hard issues now. They're going to wait until later. Brennan said the honeymoon is going great and they are having a lot of fun. Emily told Brennan that she is going to stop being so darn sarcastic, and Brennan likes that and he appreciates that. I guess he didn't like her asking him, do you know how to have fun? So she said she's going to stop being sarcastic with him, but she realized he didn't like that. Cameron said that when him and Claire get back to reality, they are going to transition from friendship to romance. Claire said she will practice waiting to respond. And I can tell, I understand why she said that, because when her and Cameron talk, they both cut each other off. From day one, they were doing that to each other. So maybe he brought that up to her. I don't know. Lauren promised Orion to do better with lowering her tone, and she apologized for her bad joke and speaking without thinking. Orion said in his confessional that Lauren's redskin joke is hard to get over, and he can't talk to the other couples because he don't think they'll understand. At the table, he told Lauren that he wants to get better at voicing his feelings, but it's scary to open up. Okay, so next. The next scene, it's morning, and it's Claire and Cameron. They're laying in bed, and they're 6 feet apart from each other on the bed. Cameron is feeling better. He was able to get some sleep. And they discuss him walking off and leaving her the first day of the honeymoon. He told her that he'll never do that again. And she told him that she overreacted. I don't think she overreacted, but anyway. So this is the last scene. Lauren and Orion. We see Lauren and Orion lying in bed, and they're 8 feet apart. Apparently they had a discussion the night before. Orion does not think that he can get over Lauren's redneck comment. Lauren said she doesn't feel married and she doesn't know what to do. Next, we see everyone packing to go home. And then the next thing you know, we see Claire talking to Lauren, who is bawling her eyes out. Lauren said Orion told her that she attacked his community and his culture. She told Claire that she yelled at him and asked him for a divorce and took off her ring. Next, Orion FaceTime with PCR, Pastor Calvin Robertson, PCR. Orion told PCR about Lauren's joke about rednecks. He told PCR that Lauren apologized and she apologized and was remorseful, but he can't let go of it. He said he feels offended and violated. He told PCR that he did not accept her apology because she said he is lying about what happened. And she also said she is not attracted to him and she wants a divorce, and she took off her ring. He told this to PCR. So after Orion snitched on Lauren, PCR decides that he is going to talk to Lauren. When Lauren talked to PCR, she told him her side. And now we know that Orion is a liar and a little tattletaler. And he should not be trusted as far as we can throw him. Because he didn't say everything that happened. He only told PCR the things that Lauren did. He didn't say the things that he did. PCR asked her if she wants a divorce. And of course she said no. And I want her to divorce that man. That man does not like her. He decided to talk to both of them. And Orion told PCR flat out that he cannot get over Lauren's joke about rednecks. So Lauren runs out of the room crying. She comes back. And then she runs out of the room crying again. I want her to get a divorce. The man does not want her. He doesn't want her. And basically that was it. This is the end of my review. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on a Pillow here. Bye.